Do you want to feel like you just went to a sandwich shop, but you want to actually know what's in the stuff that you're eating? Make it at home instead. Start with a cup of warm water. Keep it under 115 degrees. 1 tablespoon of sugar. I'm using 2 teaspoons of active dry yeast. You can use instant yeast if that's all you have. Whip that together, let it sit for about 5 minutes until you see that foam on the top. Add a 1/4 cup of olive oil, and then start with 2 cups of flour. I'm using bread flour. You can absolutely use all-purpose flour. I'm putting in 1.5 teaspoons of kosher salt and then mixing that all together. Keep a little bit of flour on the side because just like me, I thought my dough was a little bit too wet, so I ended up sprinkling a little bit more flour towards the end. It was probably like 4 tablespoons worth. After mixing, flour your hands, and then we're going to knead the dough for 4 to 5 minutes. Lastly, give the dough a couple stretches. I do this by pulling on the 4 corners and just folding it on top of the dough ball. Now I'm going to oil a bowl, stick the dough in there. I'm going to give it 1 more round of stretches. Then I'm going to cover the bowl and let it sit for about an hour or so until it doubles its size. It is cold season, so it might take a little bit longer if your kitchen is cooler. Now that our dough is plump and rested, we're going to cut it into 4 pieces. This is similar to ordering like a small sandwich size at a store, so if you want a large, then just make it into 2 pieces instead. I'm simply just going to roll them out to the shape of a sandwich roll, and I'm going to do my best not to work the dough too much. Once that's done, we're going to cover again and let those rolls rise one last time. Cover the tops with a little bit of olive oil so the cheese has something to stick to, and then in a separate pan, we're going to shake out our freshly grated Parmesan cheese and then cover the top of the cheese with a lot of Italian seasoning. Now take your individual rolls and put them top side down into the cheese, making sure that cheese gets all over the top, and then flip them over, making sure to leave them enough space to expand in the oven. I'm going to put them in the oven at 375 degrees for about 30 minutes. Now oven temperatures vary, so make sure to check your bread at like 25-28 minutes. You guys, is that not perfection? Oh, I'm so excited. The bread's still warm. I've already chopped up all the content of my sandwich, and I'm just going to scoop it into the bread. Don't you worry, I'm going to tell you how I made the sandwich as well. But come on, you guys have to try this.